There is something unexpected about walking into a mall and finding yourself face to face with animals. Not just a pet store, not just an exhibit behind glass, but a full, interactive wildlife experience tucked right inside Burnsville Center. Today we are exploring one of Minnesota's most surprising hidden gems, Sustainable Safari Burnsville, a place that brings animals, education, and hands-on experiences together in a way you really don't expect inside a shopping mall. And honestly, it completely changes how you think about a mall experience can be. But before you show everything inside, let me show you how to get here and what to expect when you arrive. So this is Burnsville Center. Sustainable Safari is located inside Burnsville Center in Burnsville, Minnesota, about 20 minutes south of downtown Minneapolis. The mall has plenty of free parking, so finding a spot is usually quick and easy. Once you're inside the mall, head toward the food court area. You'll find Sustainable Safari on the first floor, just above the lower level food court. So this is in Burnsville Mall, Sustainable Safari. We came here to check it out today and see what this place is really all about. As you walk in, the noise of the mall fades out and you are suddenly in a different world. Admission is currently $18 per person for an all-day general admission ticket, which includes one small cup of animal feed to help you get experiences started. If you are looking to save a little money, stay tuned because later in the video, I will share how we are able to get a discounted admission. Now, let's head inside and see what makes this hidden attraction so unique. As you get closer to the animal area, you'll notice words on the wall: explore, educate, learn, and welcome. And that really sets the tone for what Sustainable Safari is all about. One of the first things you'll notice is just how spacious, open, and inviting it feels at first glance. Sustainable Safari is an ultra-interactive indoor animal experience that's home to around 200 animals, spanning over 100 different species at any given time. Because it operates as a dynamic environment, focused on education and animal care, the animals are carefully rotated across different habitats to keep them healthy, enriched, and well cared for. That means every visit can feel a little different, with a wide variety of animals to observe and interact with.
Oh, look at that.
The first animals we come across was the goats. Their habitat is designed like a two-story barn-style enclosure, which makes the experience feel even more immersive. Here is a fun fact about goats. They are surprisingly intelligent and social animals. In fact, goats can recognize human faces and even form bonds with people over time. You'll also notice how active and curious they are, constantly exploring, climbing, and interacting with their surroundings. And the best part here, you don't just observe them from a distance. You get the chance to feed and interact with them up close. Just a few steps away from the goats, we came across one of the animals we are most excited to see, the kangaroo. Native to Australia, kangaroos are famous for their powerful hind legs and their ability to travel long distance by hopping. In fact, hopping is in such an efficient form of movement that it helps them conserve energy while covering ground. Another fun fact is that kangaroos are social animals and often live in groups known as mobs. And just like the goats, visitors have the opportunity to interact with and feed the kangaroos, making the experience even more memorable. It is not every day you get the chance to get this close to one of the Australians' most iconic animals.
That's fun.
As we move further into the safari, we came across a beautiful female Nyala, a spiral horn African antelope, known for its striking striped coat and calm observant nature. Nyala are native to southern Africa and are usually found in wooded areas, where their striped coat helps them blend naturally into their surroundings. Depending on the day you visit, you may also see a grand gazelle in the same habitat. It is a great example of how sustainable safari rotates multiple African species within the same space, adding variety to each visit here at Burnsville Center. And we even got the chance to feed the Nyala up close, a pretty special moment, considering how rare it is to interact with animals like this. We also spotted a red river hog, known for its reddish coat, distinctive facial markings, and impressive tusks. One of the fun surprises here was getting the chance to feed it through the bamboo tunnel, giving us a safe but up-close interaction with this fascinating animal. Now that you have a better idea of what sustainable safari is all about, let me share some useful information on how you can save money on admission and whether this attraction is worth visiting. General admission is typically around $18 per person, but we found discounted tickets through Groupon, making the experience even more affordable for families. Groupon often offers admission packages for 1 to 4 people, with savings up to 19%. Occasionally, they also run additional promo codes, which can bring the cost down even further. If you're visiting with family or a large group, this can be an easy way to save money. I will leave a link in the description for anyone interested. Just keep in mind that pricing and promotion can change, so be sure to check the latest offers before you visit. Personally, I always appreciate when businesses make it easy for families to find discounts and save a little money. Travel, entertainment, and family outings can add up quickly, so every little bit helps. Another fun experience was feeding the emus up close. Native to Australia, emus are the second largest birds in the world, standing up to 6 feet tall. Despite their size, they are known for being curious and surprisingly gentle, especially when food is involved. It was definitely one of the more memorable moments of the day.
Hey, look at that.
Beyond the land animals, there is also an incredible indoor aquatic habitat with a large pool-style enclosure where alligators, turtle, and fish live and swim together in a shared environment. You can even sign up to feed the alligators here. What makes the experience even more interesting is how seamless the layout is. You are constantly transitioning between land and water animals, all in one place, just a few steps apart, right inside the mall. One thing that stood out throughout our visit was that this wasn't just about viewing animals through glass. The entire experience is designed to help visitors truly connect with them, learn about different species, and gain a deeper understanding of the natural world. According to Sustainable Safari, their core mission is to educate the public about animals, natural science, and sustainability through safe, up-close experiences, emphasizing high standards of animal care, wildlife education, and environmental stewardship. You can really see that mission in action throughout the facility, with thoughtful sustainable choices everywhere, from biodegradable feed cups and repurposed cardboard bedding to souvenir plushies made from recycled plastics. And that's exactly what we experienced. In today's digital world, where kids often spend more time on screens than in nature, these hands-on encounters can spark real curiosity and a lasting appreciation for wildlife. It was also a meaningful opportunity for us as parents to learn alongside them, and we truly valued every moment of our time here. Finally, we met one of the biggest crowd favorites at the Sustainable Safari, the capybara. Native to South America, capybaras are the largest rodents in the world, yet they are famous for their gentle and easygoing nature. They spend much of their time around water and are excellent swimmers, often living in large social groups. And yes, we even got the chance to feed them up close, a pretty memorable experience with one of the most laid-back animals you'll ever meet. Next, let's take you over to the aviary to meet the parakeets. Now, entering the enclosure to walk among and enjoy the birds is completely included with your standard admission. But if you want to actively feed them, there is an additional $5 fee to buy a feeding stick. And trust me, it is absolutely worth it.
Get a lot of fun finding animals. Yeah.
Hey, look at that. Hey guys, look at me. Aisha, are you having fun?
What could be more fun than having birds land right on your hands, arms, phone, and even your shoulder to enjoy a snack? It was truly a surreal experience. Here is a cool fun fact. Parakeets are actually members of the parrot family. In fact, budgies, the exact type of parakeets found here in the sustainable safari, are known for their ability to mimic sounds and even learn simple words. What makes sustainable safari unique isn't just the variety of animals, it is how close you can get to them and how interactive the entire experience feels. Overall, we had a fantastic time exploring sustainable safari in Burnsville, and we can confidently say it is one of Minnesota's most unique hidden attractions. It truly redefines what a trip to mall can look like. And it gets even better. It is entirely indoors, making it an excellent year-round destination and a perfect warm escape, especially during those freezing Minnesota winters when you just need a break from the snow. As we made our way out of the aviary, we learned that there are around 500 birds housed here. The space felt lively and active, and it was definitely a highlight for our visit.
So they have 500 birds here. Yeah, look at that.
On our way out, we had one last surprise. One of the larger parrots gave us a memorable goodbye by clearly saying bye. As it turns out, some of the parrots here have learned to say both hi and bye, making the experience even more entertaining for visitors as they wrap up their tour.
Are they saying bye-bye?
Yeah, hello, bye-bye.
Wow.
Hello. Bye. Bye. Bye.
That is awesome.
Bye-bye.
Moments like this are what makes sustainable safari such a fun and memorable experience for visitors of all ages. Whether you are local to Minnesota or planning a visit to Twin Cities area, sustainable safari is definitely worth adding to your list. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new today. If this adventure brought you value, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and sharing with someone who loves animals or is looking for a fun family activity in Minnesota. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, travel smarter, not harder.